more than uniforms. They are the hands that bleed in the hangars, the eyes that scan the skies, the minds that refuse to quit when the hours run long. Active duty, guard, reserve, retirees, civilians. Every patch, every oath, every sacrifice, bound together in something greater than themselves. At Robins, the mission is written in their sweat, and the promise of freedom is carried on their backs. This is the price of airmen, and this is their power.
Who do I have as far as anybody that inspires me? If I could pick an airman, I would pick Chief Erica Kelly. Why, you ask? One, she's a firecracker to be reckoned with. I remember a difficult time in my life where Chief Erica Kelly, now retired chief, came in and motivated me to get past a difficult time in my life.
The airmen in the past that stands out to me are two incredible leaders that were able to affect positive and beneficial change in my life. Chief Master Sergeant Tina Wolf and Senior Master Sergeant retired Tamika Dunn. Those two people were mentors that taught me and showed me what I needed to be a successful leader, a successful person, a successful husband.
I would have to say it is retired Chief Master Sergeant Victor Hambrick. He was my father, and he served right here at Robins Air Force Base as the command chief of the 461st 8 J-Stars. So just watching him develop as an airman, big airman, and also as a leader on a scale at that level of a command chief gives me that inspiration and that leadership and what I want to strive for. And to come back here during the time where they were divesting and breaking away just gives me a complete closure of that time in my life. So yes, shout out to my dad.
The gentleman who comes to mind was my first squadron commander when I was assigned as a pretty new flight surgeon at Air Force Iceland in Keflavik. John Campbell was my first squadron commander. He was a wonderful pilot and a great friend of mine, and really a wonderful mentor to me as a brand new Air Force officer.
Think about my Chief Estrella. Right now he's battling leukemia, and I see him every day giving calls out to all of our airmen, to all of our people, making sure that we're fit to fight, we're ready to go out the door. He's calling us, making sure that our EPBs are done, our information is correct, and we're ready to go. And if I could think about one person that deserves to have a pat on the back, it's definitely him.
The most inspiring airman that I know is Chief Master Sergeant Jacob Froreich. He was the first supervisor that I had when I cross-trained over to the Chaplain Corps. And even though I have a different chain of command now, he's still one of my first calls some days. He's been a resource, a guide, and a mentor, personally, professionally, and I can confidently say that I would not be standing here without all of the support and care that he's given me over the years. And as he retires this year, much to my dismay, if I'm half the airman that he was to the Air Force and the Chaplain Corps, I know that I will have made a complete and happy succession.
I can think of one in particular. There is an airman that I went to tech school with named Nesser Amaya. And he joined the Air Force because he said he woke up one day and said to himself, I'm a loser. I need to do something about it. And so now he is working to save up money so that he can buy his mother a house. So I am incredibly proud of him, and I am inspired regularly by the fact that he turned his life around simply to better himself.
After 9/11 happened, right, we were building Al Udeid Air Base, and we had a lot of special operators come through, and then they went forward later and went into Afghanistan. They were some of the first people, right? And one of our airmen that died was John Chapman from the 24th Special Tactics Squadron. What the sacrifices of our airmen do, what he did, and then of course later on when that footage was released for his Medal of Honor, to really show what he did and what he went through and the bravery, right? The very first Medal of Honor ever recorded in history, to show it. When you watch that, you can go see it on YouTube. When you watch it, you can't help but start crying and feel almost what he is going through, fighting to save not only himself, but those Rangers that were coming in to come help, right? And fighting for the SEAL initially that fell on Roberts Ridge. So he still inspires me to this day. His story inspires me, his bravery inspires me. And when I'm having those days when I feel like I don't want to do something today, he wouldn't have done that. He kept fighting. Even when he ran out of ammo, he fought hand to hand. Multiple people, it was proven. And so that drives me to continue with the following, or the previous question, right? With excellence, is to continue being excellent, because John Chapman was excellent.